I've heard nasty talk about you. You liar. What happened to ending things? Huh. I can never trust you again. Love has made me a fool. No. Fine. But this really is your last chance. You hear me? What about? Oh, this is really lovely. Oh, all right. Oh.
Has something happened? How agreeable! Is that so? I'll be off now.
Good day to you. Why, you're looking at him. Is that so? Let me take a look. I see. I've always said exhibitions are a great way to drum up military support, in addition to serving as an opportunity to sell Japanese products to the West. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Eiichi Shibusawa. I am in charge of the government treasury. I have some ideas for items that might garner attention abroad. Perhaps you could assist me? For instance, in procuring ukiyo-e paintings, lacquerware, or even Satsuma pottery. Now, if only we had the contact who could help us. This is knowledge I picked up in my youth. I used to travel here and there on business, you see. Oh, do you have a lead, perchance? You mean to say you're acquainted with her? Excellent. These should be smooth sailing. Can I ask you to take care of the Satsuma pottery in that case? I'll send word to the Satsuma myself later. When you have made some progress, do let me know. Meanwhile, I shall endeavor to gather the other goods. Leave me alone, please!
Thank you. I'll be happy to give you a generous discount.
What will it be? Please, come again.
are you? Well, in that case, you may pass.
Let Okubo know what your business is. He's by the no stage inside the house. Just make sure you're on your best behavior. So, are you ready? Good. In you go.
Why go to the trouble of dismantling it?
We must keep the peace within the clan. I fear that we have little choice.
You... Why are you here?
Apparently, this no stage is going to be dismantled. Many in the Satsuma clan are far more interested in firearms than they are in the arts, you see. That's fine. But first things first. I'm under strict orders to inform a certain someone should you ever appear. I'm just going to get someone. In the meantime, perhaps you could show us your fighting prowess? We are almost eager to see more.
That is a lot to ask of a guest.
Come. Surely you are as intrigued as anyone. Show them what the Satsuma clan are capable of.
Then allow us to test your mettle. Here I come. Incredible. I thank you for sparring with me.
Both of you were most impressive. I owe you for your part in my encounter with the Blue Demon. I thank you. But might I ask from whence you hail? I see. Do you mean to say that you are a Ronin?
Forgive my boldness, but anyone capable of defeating the Blue Demon should definitely be in the employ of the Satsuma.
Kuroda is very keen for you to join the Satsuma clan. I share his hopes. What do you say? Is that so? That's a shame, but so be it. At the very least, You can aid us with this pottery. I received a letter explaining everything. You see? I shall arrange to have it sent to Shibusawa, or whomever it was.
Come for pleasure next time, not business. We'll have a drink or two. Okubo included, of course.
Count on it. How do you do?
Welcome to the dojo.
Come, come. Be at ease. If you have business, then let's hear it. I'm well pleased. Let's hear it then. What can I say? I've loved cats and such creatures since I was little. I had another cat before Princess Sato, but sadly, she passed away. Even now, I think of her often. She and Princess Sato are irreplaceable to me. They are my treasures, the children I do not have. Well, I, for one, am not fond of him. All he does is gallivant about and ignore the women of the inner chamber. He'll claim he's off to observe the lives of the common folk, only to end up spending the whole day in the gambling den. He vexes me constantly with his self-indulgent ways. And I would love nothing more than for him to have a rude awakening. Is that so? That is all. You may go.
I'm listening. You're the best. Ask away. Because we carry on the age-old tradition of the Shimazu demon. But you know, Satsuma is known for other arts too, like No theater. There was once talk of dismantling the No stage at the Satsuma Villa in Edo, but one word from Lady Atsuko put that matter to rest. It's true, the present age is not much suited to No and Kabuki, but I pray we will all be able to enjoy such things again someday. Oh, you may train with me as much as you'd like. Ready or not, here I come! Ready or not, here I come! You win. Ready or not, here I come. Damn, you're tough! You win. Impressive. I knew there was more to you than meets the eye. I'm listening. Oh, you may train with me as much as you'd like.
I'm not going to go easy on you. I'm not going to go easy on you. Have some fun, or what's the point? I'm not going to go easy on you. Fun, or what's the point? I'm not going to go easy on you. Must have some fun, or what's the point? You never have a bad day, do you?
Impressive. I knew there was more to you than meets the eye. I'm listening. Oh.
Try to go easy on me, okay? easy on me, okay? Won't make this easy for me, huh? Let's move! Try to go easy on me, okay? Won't make this easy for me, huh? You win. You win.
Shall we get to it then? Shall we get to it then? You've got quite the hill to climb. Marvelous.
Impressive. I knew there was more to you than meets the eye. I'm listening. You're the best. Ask away. I honestly can't say, but I sure like to drink it. And I don't care who I'm with, so long as the wine's flowing, we're friends. That said, the best wine is the wine you drink with old friends. That's why I always have Saigo and Okubo drink with me. The funny thing is, they're usually upset with me the day after. I never know why. Makes me wonder what I get up to. If only we could all just sit down with a drink and have a good laugh. But before we can do that, we'll need a strong nation that can stand up to the West. Such a nation would obviously be built around Satsuma, and people like Saigo and Okubo could actually make it happen. Of course, such a tremendous feat couldn't be accomplished by Satsuma men alone. We'll need to recruit talent from our enemies. I'd be for it. Even if others disagree, I'm a man with a mission. And that is to rebuild Japan as a strong and magnificent nation. I see. See you around.
What is it this time? How splendid. I see. That concludes business.
I trust you are keeping well. I had hoped to cross paths again. Oh, you need to speak to me? Of course. Please, go ahead. You came here today just to bid me farewell? I always knew this day would come. I shall always treasure the memories of our time together. I wish you well. That concludes our business, does it not?
What are you after? You can't be too prepared when it comes to me. Please be careful.
Huh.
It's you. Do I look like I have the time for chit-chat? Hurry it up. You've done well. Me? Well, get to the point then. A fine one, considering who her father is. She wears her heart on her sleeve, but you can almost call that a talent. She could do better at mastering herself. It drives me mad seeing how reckless she can be in order to get her way. Huh? What? I'm not worrying about her. We're done here. If you want to know about Oryo, go talk to her yourself. Suits me. If you need to go, then go.
I'm glad you're here. Oh, good. I was just in a bit of a bind. I was about to head out for some air. Care to join me? Thanks. Well, let's get going. It's about those things I said to Mr. Fukuzawa that time with the Syncona. As a doctor, I have to admit, it's been incredibly frustrating. I know that prevention is the surest way to eradicate cholera. But there are so many suffering patients who I simply can't save. If my father were here, I have no doubt he'd already have discovered a cure by now. Easier said than done. But you're right. It doesn't matter what my father would have done. I have my own mission. Sorry. Forget I said anything. Here I am, whining, when I should be thinking about the future. You know? Seeing you lately has made me think. I'd like to be an obstetrician one day. It's not much more than a vague idea at this point. But you, fight for a promise of a brand new world. And I thought, I'd like to help bring new lives into it. So much has been sacrificed for the sake of what's to come. But there will be so much asked of us yet when it finally arrives. You and your friends will give birth to a new world, and I will help deliver the children, who shall be its champions. It's a nice thought, isn't it? Your timing always seems to be perfect. I'm in the mood to let off some steam. What do you say? Feel like having a drink with me? Then let's go. I know of a good place around here. You know, you've been getting into far too much trouble lately. You're more battered and bruised every time I see you. I wish you would be more careful. Of course. I'll do my best. But I can't save you if you're dead. All I want is for you to stay safe. Look, I'm not saying I don't want you to fight. It was your conviction and courage that made me fall for you in the first place. It's just... Do you know how it feels every time I watch you go? You're always heading for another fight. Always leaving me alone. Sure, that's what you say. But if anything happens, you'll be out of here in a flash. That's just the person you are. You'll stay here with me tonight. And just for tonight, I'm not letting you go anywhere. Don't ever let me go. And so the morning comes, whether we like it or not. Life can be cruel that way. Have a good day then. I'll be waiting for you. Just come back to me safe. I'm so relieved to see your face. Oh. Promise me, we'll meet again.
What's going on with you today? I shouldn't have underestimated you. Huh? Oh, all right then. See you.
How about letting off a shell or 3? However good your gun, you might as well be wielding a club if you can't hit anything. How about a bit of training? All right, let's see what you've got. You're quite the shot, huh? Consider me impressed.
I'm glad I found you here. I believe I've come upon an item well worth exhibiting at the upcoming international exhibition. And after the fine job you did with the Satsuma pottery, I'd like to call on your services once more. Please, come and see me in Fukagawa, will you? I suppose that's about it. I'm glad I found you here. And stay well.
How are you? What do you need?
Come again.
How good of you to come. I'm glad to see you. You really hit the bullseye. Horseback archery is the ancient art of shooting arrows at a target while riding atop a horse. Although some would tell you it is incredibly old-fashioned, I believe it to be an indispensable tool for refining one's etiquette. I do hope you will devote the time to mastering this important art. How have you been? I would be glad to.
Marvelous technique. It is as if you are one with your horse.
It's nice to see you again. How have you been? Please, ask away. Strictly speaking, I practice jujitsu of Kitoryu, but in fact, I've combined it with various other styles I've picked up here and there. In particular, I've tried to incorporate several different unbalancing techniques. I try to avoid those grappling techniques so often used in battle. After all, at heart, jiu-jitsu is really about putting an end to a conflict, not killing one's opponent. Oh, excuse me. I fear I'm doing all the talking. If it's not too much trouble, I'd like to hear about your fighting style someday. Understood. I believe that's all I have to say.
I'm right here. I'm right here. Is there something you want to discuss? Go ahead. The swordplay I practice is not for the taking of lives. Rather, it is a means to strengthen myself and to train my heart and mind. And with enough effort, I believe I will be able to pierce the boundary between the world and myself, to reach a truly selfless place. That is because Zen and the sword are one and the same. Farewell.
Oh, you're doing well, I trust. You rounded up any fugitives? Best of luck out there.
Ah, you seem to be in fine form today.
Yes. I see you know me well. All right, go ahead. First, I'd like to raise an army from all levels of society, like they've done abroad. Naturally, this army would be trained along Western lines. It would have a navy and an infantry armed with rifles. I'd also like to bring the shogunate more in line with Western forms of governance. Under a modern system, I would be president, and my elder officials, ministers. Of course, all of this will be necessary for us to catch up with the world. We may be called copycats, but we should pay that no mind. I received martial arts training from a young age, and the shuriken was a part of it. To be sure, the shuriken is not quite in keeping with my position, so I take great pleasure in honing my skills in secret. But now I see it as my greatest weapon. I am well capable of using it to drive off my opponents. Save yourself. Very well then. Be on your way.